Nous allons commencer avec un exercice sur les...
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Last time we left off, we submitted an offer on the Celestial 48 that you saw in the video, and we negotiated on the price and the terms, and we came to an agreement. We then scheduled a surveyor to come out and try to get the one that we initially had because he was really trustworthy and honest with the first boat. And so it turned out that it was too expensive for us to get him to come out, so we did some research on some forums and stuff and found a new surveyor. So he was really booked up, so we couldn't schedule him out until Friday, and that was his earliest time. So we had basically a week to figure out what we needed to do in the meantime before we had the survey.
So Austin surprised me with a trip for my birthday to Disney World. And we're off! Downtown Disney, here we come! Are you excited for my birthday?
I'm very excited for your birthday.
Tell all the YouTubies how...
Niki's birthday is a very special event to Niki, so we have to be very
Wait to
special.
Niki, it's very special to you too. I haven't been to Disney World since I was really little, so I didn't really remember it too much, but it was awesome. We went on tons of rides. Oh my god, we got to get there! Look, I'm so... I'm ready for takeoff.
You love this stuff.
We're at the Animal Kingdom, so we're gonna see lions and tigers and bears. We're going on Splash Mountain!
Where are you?
We are in Pirates of the Caribbean. We are gonna find the treasure. It was not crowded at all. Alright guys, we're going on it for a second time. We'll show you our crew.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey guys.
Prepare yourself for a lot of water.
Buckle up your seatbelt.
Put your seatbelt on.
Put your seatbelt on. So we were able to just walk on the rides.
You going on again?
Going on again. It's so short of a line, so we're just walking right through, guys. Walking. Once again, nobody's here. It's like a freaking long walk for no reason. Is there a shortcut? Can we just acknowledge how short these lines are? Like literally we have not stopped. And then we drank our way through Epcot, which was really cool because it's like this huge place with all these different countries that have like food carts and different drinks you can try from that country. And then on my actual birthday, we just hung out in Disneyland or Disney World, and he took me to dinner, which was really nice. Yeah, so it was a really good birthday, but we were definitely itching to get back to the boat.
Yeah, so we drove back here to Georgia and looked at the boat all day today, which is Thursday. And we just wanted to like go over things again because, you know, when you first look at a boat, you get so caught up on, you know, how it at first looks and the appeals of it that you don't really get to look at every single cupboard or drawer or really go in the engine room and see, you know, what's going on.
So we literally checked everything. We were checking like you said, the drawers. I was checking the kitchen area, and then I was like, we were just really like looking at every niche and crevice, and we just kind of like, I was definitely visualizing what I could do with the boat and like in terms of making it a home. And then this is going to be Corey's area. Hey Corey, this is your room. We got these little ropes to keep you in at night. Which was really nice. So we sat there probably for a few hours just really going over everything.
And so we talked to the selling broker a little bit also about certain aspects of the boat. We started the engines, I looked at some electrical stuff, we looked at the plumbing, some other things before the surveyor is on board, so maybe I could point a little bit of things out to him that I was concerned with, which there isn't many. The only thing that there's really a concern is there's a leak in the windlass and it's causing some water to get down into the forward V-berth. And it's just something that's pretty minimal, but
it wasn't like the other boat that we looked at where we already had concerns going into the survey. This, we're feeling pretty good about going into the survey. There's not really any big issues that we're concerned about, which is really nice. It's really refreshing having this experience, I think, because the other one we were doing a lot of research online with some of the things that that were already pointed out at the boat. So this time there isn't a lot of stuff. There's only like really small things.
Yeah, there's some small things, but it's also, you know, when you have an older boat, we're concerned, I guess, would be the standing rigging. It seems like it's in good shape. It doesn't seem like it's rusted or you see any splits anywhere. All the running rigging was replaced, and so was the chain plates, so that's in good shape. But we're a little concerned with the standing rigging that's already on the boat. Other than that, there's not really much concern with it.
Yeah, and it just, I feel like once we get on it, if this goes through and everything goes good with the actual survey, after that's all done and we purchase the boat, I'm really excited because I feel like we could really bring this boat to like life, and I think it could potentially be a beautiful boat, and the potential is there, which is really cool. It just needs a lot of elbow grease and some bleach, definitely. It just needs a lot of love and care, so that's something that I'm super excited about, is knowing that this boat can be beautiful. It just has been sitting there for a long time, which is sad, because it's such a beautiful boat.
You know, she brings up a good point that it has been sitting for a while, so there can be some issues with the sitting boat, such as, you know, diesel that's been in there a while. You know, how are the fuel lines? How is pressure in the water working? How are the bilge pumps still working? You know, certain things you have to always be concerned with when things sit. You know, are they corroded? How is everything? So it's one of those things where when we get back to the surveyor, we're really going to have to dive deep into all the mechanics of the boat and try to figure out what's working and what's not, and what it's gonna cost to get the things working. Because that's something that we have a budget for replacement and fixing things. We're not going into this thinking that we're buying the perfect boat and we don't need to replace anything
not.
By any means. We know that there are going to be a lot of costs that we will incur, and
but we have budget for that. We definitely, the budget that we set for the boat, we set a budget for the purchase of the boat, and then we also set a budget for what we're going to be able to put into the boat. So the budget that we set, we're not just going into this buying a boat and not being able to spend money. That would not be smart. But we're also going into it knowing it's going to be a lot of work. It's not like we're sitting here saying, oh, we're just gonna go sail this boat and nothing's gonna break. No, we definitely are going into this knowing that there's gonna be a lot of work, a lot of things that go into it, and we have great counsel behind us, which is really great. My grandpa has been a sailor for a very long time. He literally could build an engine from the ground up. And then also my dad has been a huge support. He's been involved with this whole process, giving us a lot of good wisdom and counsel. So I think we're going into it with good counsel, and I think that's really good. And it's awesome too, because a lot of viewers that are watching have been giving us awesome counsel, which definitely. We've been taking in consideration. So we want to thank you guys for that. And
yeah, so next step is we're gonna be having the survey on Friday, and then Nikki's grandfather, who's a longtime sailor, will be driving out to us, and he will be with us on the boat for who knows how long, hopefully a couple months, you never know, but we'll see. And so we're going to be relocating, so we might be relocating the boat to a different marina for the bottom paint, as well as a different haul out. We might do some various things to the external appearance of the boat.
Yeah, definitely want to get those cushions removed. Man, you don't know who's been on that. It might be bed bugs. That really, you guys don't even understand, that really tormented me. I don't know, give me anything else, don't give me bed bugs. We know these videos have been a little bit like the same, but that is because we are hotel bouncing. We've literally gone to, how many hotels? Like 6, 10? I don't even know, I've lost count. Like, I really don't even know how many. We're living out of the back of our car.
What are you doing?
I'm downloading photos from all the SIM cards and cameras because we ran out of room on the SIM card, so I'm trying to figure out this situation.
Is that your new home office?
Yes, this is my home office, guys. It's not a home office, actually. It's just my office. It's a traveling office. I actually really like it because I can do work wherever I am and wherever. Yes, you guys like it?
Which is, I don't even know. It's a mess. And at the current moment, we've been very unorganized.
Yeah, you know, it's been a challenge because we don't have a home. We're living out of our car, and we're trying to figure out night by night where we're going to stay and what we're going to do. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video. We're going to be definitely filming the survey, and hopefully we get this boat and we can get this process rolling.
So wish us luck, and we will see you guys in our next video.